Hello, guys. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hello. Can you hear me, guys? Welcome to this live broadcast. Skymander Travels. Welcome, guys. You can join the live broadcast. It's all about driving in the UK. Hello. Today, this is our first broadcast. You can as well send comment, send your question. If you have any question, type it at the comment section. Type your question at the comment section. UK driving. If you want to drive in the UK, do you know that as a Nigerian, it's possible to drive in the UK with Nigerian as a Nigerian? Do you know that? You can actually drive in the UK as a Nigerian. Do you know what you need? What you need is, before you come over, you need to get international driver's license, Nigerian international driver's license. So with Nigeria international driver's license, you can actually drive in the UK. You can actually drive in the UK for 1 year. You can drive in the UK for whole 1 year. You can drive in the UK for whole 1 year with Nigerian international driver's license. Do you know that? As easy as that. So what I will advise you is, before you come over, you have to get your Nigerian international, pay for your Nigerian international driver's license and get it. Before you come over, I have to get Nigerian international driver's license. So with that, it will help you to drive in the UK for 1 year. For whole 1 year. So after you're getting your Nigerian international driver's license, so when you come over, it will help you to actually to drive in the UK for whole 1 year. So when you come over, what I will advise you, because you know that will drive the other way around. Our steering is on the left side, whereas UK steering is on the right side, and they drive on the left side as well. So it's quite different from Nigerian driving. So you need to read what they call highway code. I will advise you to, when you come over, before you start driving, just go through the highway code. You have to study the highway code before you can start driving in the UK. So that's very important. You have to bear that in mind. Driving in the UK for 1 year, and for that 1 year, it will help you to settle. You apply for Before you start driving, you have to also, when you come over, you apply for your provisional license. That provisional license will take you about 6 weeks. Even the plastic, when the car provisional license arrive, you proceed to take your theory test. With that theory test, it will help you. Oh, hold on, this is low. Hold on, guys. I will be with you shortly. So you take that theory test. After your theory test, when you pass your theory test, you have to read your theory test in between the lines. Read it very well. It's very, very difficult. Many people fail that theory test several times. So you need to read it in between the lines, because they want to know, they want to test you, they want you to know the highway code. With that highway code, it will help you during your driving practical and your driving exam as well, to help you. It's very important to pay more. You read very well, do your theory, and you go, so that you can pass it at once. They will test you in two things in your theory test. They will test you in the normal other areas, and also they test you in what they call. Hey, yeah, welcome. How you guys doing? Yes. So the okay, the question someone asked me the other time, they said, how, yeah, it's 1 year. I've explained that. 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. You can use other international driver's license. You can drive in the UK for 1 year, for whole 1 year. So it's very important to help you if you're driving in the UK, to help you for whole 1 year. You can drive in the UK with that. So note that it's very important for you. Also, it's very important for you to know that your driver's license, your country, Nigeria driver's license, can actually be used in the UK. You can use it, you can drive in the UK with your international driver's license. So it's okay that you know that you can actually use it, you can actually drive in the UK with your international driver's license for a whole 1 year before you get ready and write your exam. So another thing I advise during is better to get your own car. Immediately you pass your come over, as you're driving with your international driver, get your own car. If you get your own car, it will be very important. It will help you, it will go a long way, so that you won't spend so much during your practical training, because you're gonna pay instructors money. They will take lessons upon lessons to teach you all those things that you read, to also teach you. It's a different thing altogether driving in the UK. You need to know the signs, you need to look up. Is the signs that direct you, look up and know and see the signs, any signs, everything, signs here. So you need to concentrate. You need to concentrate during your driving. It's very important you concentrate during your driving, because that's the reason why they test you on theory and a practical. So your practical is a very difficult thing as well. It's an intensive 40 minutes exam with your driving instructor. They'll even tell you any little, even one mistake you fail, they will fail you. They will tell you, yeah, it's for the safety of the pedestrian, safety, if there is safety of their people, safety of the individual. That's the reason why they fail you. So next time, sorry you failed, because you you did not observe this, you trafficate without observing the signs. Because before you trafficate, you need to look at your left or right side, whichever way you want to turn into, and your mirror. Sorry, you did not observe, you didn't check your mirror. They can fail you with that. Sorry, you did not check your mirror. Sorry, you did not see the car coming. Sorry, you made that car coming or the car at the back to slow down. So all those things is the things you do during practical, during your lessons. So if you don't have a car, you spend so much. But if you have a car, you can get a friend with who has been driving in the UK for over 3 years to be in the car with you and direct you. So without person being having a license for over 3 years, not eligible to be. That's another rule. It's not eligible to join you in your car. So that's the rule. So for you to have, must get a friend who has been driving in the UK for over 3 years. That person will be in the car with you. Will be in the car with you and will be teaching you. You drive towards your lesson, towards your lesson areas. There you drive towards that place and learn the route. It's very important because they will take you to different routes around the center you booked. It will take you to different routes. You go through different routes, go through a lot of things. They will drain you. Honestly, it's really, really tough to get a UK driver because they said they are doing that because of the safety of their people, in pedestrian safety, so that as you drive, because here for accidents, the level of the accident they are recording here is very, very low. Actually, they record just very less accident here because of before you get that license, and on some mistakes or serious mistakes during when you get the license, they will de-license you. You lose your license, especially when you hit someone, especially some errors. You commit speed, you didn't observe the speed limit of that road, or the camera capture you, they will reduce your point. So these are the things you read on that you read during your highway code. These are the things you need to know during that your theory before you pass your or doing your theory test. There are things you need to know before you go for your practical exam, practical test, driving practical test. That one is another difficult task. It's actually the driving is not easy. Driving test is not easy. It's very, very it's taxing. So you need to know all these, that coming from Nigeria or Asian or any part of other country, that some countries you can just come in and you apply and change your driver's license to UK driver's license, because just that these countries I'm mentioning now, Nigeria, you can't do that. You have to go through Indians. I have a dear friend who joined me during my test. Yes, an Indian, Pakistan, all these all the Asians. I don't think they convert. I have a South African friend then who just came to the UK and apply straight away. They change his driver's license to UK driver's license, start driving. So by some country, you need to partake, you need to do that exam, you need to do the theory and the practical before they can license you to drive in the UK. So is very important you follow all these instruction, because driving in the UK is not easy. So when you get that, it will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. So knowing full well that coming from Nigeria, yes, I can actually is recognized. I can drive when I come from Nigeria. I can actually drive. I can actually drive when you come from Nigeria. Driving it from Nigeria is possible. You can drive. You can drive with Nigerian driver's license. Can drive with Nigerian driver's license. in the UK for 1 year. For 1 year. Network is really messing me up in Facebook. I wanted to do the broadcast both Facebook and YouTube same time, which I still tag the one I tag in the Facebook driving in the UK. And I said, Nigerians, what you need to know as a Nigerian, if you're coming from Nigeria to the UK. If you're coming from Nigeria to the UK, what you need to know that you can actually drive in the UK with your Nigerian international driver's license. You can drive in the UK with Nigerian international driver's license. It's for you to know you can drive in the UK with Nigerian international driver's license. So there's a rule you need to follow, or there are certain things you need to know about driving in the UK. You go for the exam, theory test. After first of all, you apply for your provisional license. When you apply for that provisional license, you go for your exam. So that you go for your theory test exam. Theory test exam. After that theory test exam, where they test you with the highway code and hazard test as well, so that you know what to do during anything. If you encounter any problem when you're driving, they call it hazard. To know all the hazard, so that when you're driving, the pedestrians will be safe. So that's what they want you to know about that. So from that, if you're coming from Nigeria, bear in mind that yes, your license is recognized in the UK. Your driver's license is recognized in the UK for 1 year. For whole 1 year, you can use that. So by so doing, you get your own car with your friends who has been driving in the UK for 3 years, can be in the car with you and also teach you, be in the car, direct you how to drive. You learn with your own car. It will be easier for you. You be on your own. For your free time, you can be driving around. But that's what they need. During your exam, they want to know that consistency, so that you won't be doing clutch and brake during the exam. It's not allowed. Clutch and brake during your exam. They want you to keep driving. You drive, because during your exam, your examiner will test you in so many things. Focus. Are you focused? Do you know your signs? Did you check that signs? Did you trafficate? All those things. Did you observe that pedestrian? Did you give them way? Did you stop when you are meant to stop? And a lot of things will be tested. The sign, traffic light, did you wake at the traffic light? The way you turn right, is it the right rule? Did you observe the rule? How you turn right, how you turn left? All these things, they will test you in all these things. So that's the reason why you need to pay more attention when you're reading your highway code. So when you're coming over from Nigeria or any other part of the country, in India, Indonesia, or the Asian country, as you come over to the UK, Pakistan, you need to apply for a provisional license. When you get that provisional license, you apply for you register for your test online. After registration, you go for your theory test. But before you go for your theory test, I advise you read very, very well. You need to read very, very well. You need to read very, very well. You need to read maximum concentration, know the highway code, know everything about UK driving. You want to know all the rules. The rules. They want you to know the rules and all that in the UK before they can issue you that license. That license is so. Another information I want you to know is when you have UK driver's license, do you know if you're in Nigeria, if you go back home, you can actually drive with UK driver's license for there's a minimum of 3 months you can drive before you can get Nigerian driver's license. For instance, you have been in the UK for ages, or you have been in the UK for years, and your driver's license, your Nigerian driver's license has expired. So, and you travel back home, you can actually use UK driver's. I just read it. I just read it. You can actually use UK driver's license to drive in in Nigeria for less than 3 months. It's less than 3 months. Thereafter, you regularize. You have to get your own in a Nigerian life. If you want to stay more than 3 months, you have to get Nigerian driver's license. So all those things work hand in hand for you to know. So as you're coming over to the UK with a Nigerian international driver's license, you can use that to drive in UK for 1 year. So by so doing, you can buy your car and be driving with your friends, with a friend who've been driving in the UK for over 3 years. Will help you also to guide you with your provisional license here in the UK. You can as well use that to drive in the UK. You can drive in the UK with that. So thank you for being part of this broadcast. I know the network has really messed up. Right, that's why at least this is second. That's the reason why I target two. Driving in the UK, I bracket Nigerians, and I say two. Two means this is my second call. This is my second broadcast. You can watch the first one, but at some point the audio went off, and someone told me in the comment section that they can't hear me. So I ended the broadcast, come back again. It was really messing up, troublesome. So I have to end it again. So I would like you to follow our page, like in YouTube, subscribe, comment, always comment, share everything we do. Share, so that Facebook and others will recommend us. YouTube, people will see what we do. So if you want to get your ticket, flight ticket, also will help you. If you want to buy a flight ticket, come to Scamander Travel. Scamander Travel will help you for your flight ticket to any part of the world. Will help you to book your flight ticket. Will help you to will advise you when you are doing your application and you're applying for your visa. Will also help you for your visa application. Will help you for your visa application. Will guide you. We're not into visa. You can't pay us to get a visa for you. No. The only thing will guide you. If you're doing it yourself, you tell us, you ask us question, we'll guide you. But we're not into visa. We won't get any visa for you to any part of the country. No. But if you want to do it on your own, that will advise that you can do it on your own. Do you want to apply to visit UK, visitor visa, or are you coming over to the UK? Do you want to come over to work? You can as well do it on your own. Or you want to relocate to Canada, you want to relocate to US, you want to relocate to any other part of any country around, I advise you to sit down, check the country you're traveling to, you want to relocate to. It will help you a lot. Sit down and do it yourself. That's our slogan. You can do it yourself. And that money you're spending so much, millions of naira, giving someone to help you, that at the end of the day, they will defraud you that money. That money they will not, by not get any visa, or some of them they will get you visitor visa, and you travel to that country, and you find it difficult to settle in that country. So we're here. You can message us on our WhatsApp, on Facebook, can send us message on YouTube. The same thing, Scamander Travel and Tours in YouTube as well. Thank you for joining this broadcast, and see you in the next broadcast. Also, I know that you have been following, if you have been following our